give to Iran long term is to say nothing but fossil fuels, no alternative fuels that would then reduce our reliance on what goes through the Strait of Hormuz.
Well, that hits the nail on the head, absolutely. I mean, clearly, the Straits of Hormuz have now been weaponized and seized, claimed by Iran in a way that never existed prior to this. We never heard the Iranians say, if you don't do this or if you push us on our nuclear front, we're going to shut the Straits of Hormuz. It was unthought of, absolutely, completely unthought of. And I think that that's going to be a very difficult issue to completely work out, I think, to satisfaction. Other countries in the region, Lawrence, are now making provisions to try to avoid this crisis of the weaponization by one country of such a critical asset. And so UAE, others are building alternative routes by which they can transmit oil in the future. I also think that, over a long term, the marketplace of the world has really made its decision to deal with climate crisis. I'm talking about the world, not necessarily Donald Trump. But here in London right now, you're hearing unbelievable optimism is suddenly rising regarding the issue of climate, as hot as it is in various parts of the world right now, with records being broken. You are finding people who are saying, but there's technology now that's coming down the road. Batteries are getting stronger. Solar panels are capable of delivering electricity at a much lower rate than gas or oil or coal. So you're really seeing just a huge shift. And amazing opportunities are on the table. I think Bloomberg ran a story at the World Economic Forum this past year saying that who believes in climate change? Underneath in big letters, the stock market. And you see the stock market now responding. Just several days ago, last week, an enhanced geothermal company went public, did extremely well going public, have received a $400 million loan, which was a non-recourse, unguaranteed loan. And banks don't do that with an energy company unless that energy company has an offtake that's going to pay, pay the bills, so to speak. That's what's happening on a global basis. The UAE, one of the countries that most got attacked by Iran in retaliation over the course of these past months, the UAE is building out 19 gigawatts of storage, battery storage, and they're linking their 4 new nuclear reactors to this grid together with one of the largest solar panel installations in the world, and they are determined, an oil and gas country is determined to provide firm energy that will come from renewable energy. That is happening on a global basis. And I think we're seeing an unbelievable transformation in the private sector regarding where the best dollars are spent. And CEOs of companies are not going to just go out and buy gas or oil because the president urges them to do it. They're building for this future, and the future is AI data centers, which need enormous amounts of power, and they know all that power is not going to come from traditional sources of energy. It's going to come through a combination, including potentially nuclear, which is now very much on the table because the last international meeting in Dubai in what? 20
Okay, I'm sorry. You got to move on. I got to hop in the tub. And let me get over here. Database blocked. And the snaps, the sugars and the sweets and the
elections, another live look
in some
at
states
Capitol
that
Hill
was
now.
blocked
The
too.
news coming down today, a federal judge has blocked. A lot of news to get to, but we want to stay on